Hi guys, welcome back to Life and Spice with Gift. So today I'll be showing us how to prepare vegetable soup. I'll start by frying my oil, adding onions and frying the onions. And then next we're going to add our water leaf. We'll leave the water leaf in the oil for a while and then we'll add our stockfish and our dry fish so that it can cook and get soft. And then we're going to cover the pot and leave it to cook for a while. This soup is known as vegetable soup, but it is popularly known as Edikan Ikong soup by Akwa Ibomites and Cross Riverians. It's a very nutritious soup. Okay, so I'll be adding more palm oil because the initial palm oil seemed not to be enough. So this soup actually requires a lot of palm oil actually. So after allowing it to cook for a while, I'm adding my more and I'll stir everything up together. So if you're an OG, thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for watching the video. And if you're a newbie, please do well to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, so next we are going to allow that cook for a bit and then we are going to add our meat stock, our goat meat stock. It doesn't have to be too much because we don't want the soup to be watery. It has to be thick. So we're not going to add too much of stock, just enough to make the soup thick enough. And then we're adding our meat, our already cooked goat meat, and then we'll stir. This soup is very nutritious. As you can see, all the green vegetables and the proteins makes it very nutritious. I'm going to add my crayfish now. That's blended crayfish, and my seasoning next. At this point you can test your soup. If there's anything that you feel is not in sufficient quantity, you can add it, maybe extra pepper, although I added pepper initially when I was frying the onions. So you can add extra pepper if pepper is not enough, or you can add salt at this point, or whatever it is you feel is lacking in the soup. Yeah, so at this point you just stir everything up and you allow the soup to cook. Okay, next I'm adding my periwinkle. I'm adding my periwinkle. This is optional if you want. If you don't want, you can skip this part. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, my soup is already bubbling, and at this point I'm adding my pumpkin leaf. Stirring it up for everything to mix up. At this point you can add more palm oil if you want. Okay, I don't want too much of palm oil. Actually, this soup requires palm oil anyway, but this palm oil is just enough for me. But if you want more, you can still add at this point. And so basically the soup is ready. You can see how easy Edikan Ikong soup is to prepare. A lot of people think it's difficult, but actually it's not. If you have the right recipe, you know that the soup is quite easy to prepare. So let us know what you'll be enjoying this delicacy with. Bye.